Hello and welcome to part 6 of our amazing Let's Play of Crusader of Centy. Today we are currently, last time we left off at the Tower of Babel, as we left our little friend to hibernate, let's just say. Anyways, I mentioned that there's going to be a bigger challenge. Well, look what happened. Out of service. Express elevator, non-stop to the top. Now you actually have to go the manual way, which is the manual way. I can remember how to do this. But yeah. Going to be doing this stupid puzzle that I don't like. There we go. Now this puzzle sucks too. It's different reason. Luckily for me, I know how to do it. Easy as pie. Well, it would be. There we go. Easy. See what I mean? Like, I'm trying my best to go around them. You can't even do that. See? They made it unnecessarily difficult. But yeah, this part's easy. Never mind. I said it was easy, but really it just jumped into the screen. People say this part's really hard. It looks hard, but really all you just do is jump into the springs and let the springs do the work. That's it. It's pretty much, it's way easier than people make it out to be. I can remember which part it was. Now, this part isn't that hard. That is incredibly easy. I'm just doing it just like this, just to be making everything hard. Of course, in reality, you don't actually have to do it like this at all. Like, if you really want to, you could just, you know, do it like this. This is not hard. Like I said, it's not really that difficult at all, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, you know, the reason why I say that, though, is because of how noticeably easy this actually is. Like, for an example, notice how all you really had to do, you didn't even have to move them all around like I just did. I just did it that way just to make it a little bit more difficult. You know, it really didn't need to be that difficult. See? I'm just doing this way because why not? I want to clear all the blocks. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, to be honest. It's kind of stupid. Anyway, there we go. All of them clear. There we go. This room is a little more difficult. I made it look easy, surprisingly. I made that look easy. You really don't need Leviathan at all in this level. In fact, like I said, these levels are incredibly easy. You know? And bam! I guess there you go. Now this part's really easy. You just gotta guide your character to the door. Now plant the seed, go up the vine, and save Princess Zelda. Oh wait, this ain't Zelda. Well, I knew that, it's just, you get the gist, it's ridiculous. Now, this part is very interesting, as if you walk on all the flowers, you are granted an extra life. So this is what I'm going to do. Well, you're granted actually not an extra life apple, my mistake. So what I'm doing is pretty simple. I'm walking on all the flowers, which I could show y'all, which I'm going to, okay? Because you know what? You know, y'all have to do it for this long, so usually if you guys were playing, you would have to do it for this long too. So what I'm trying to do, yeah, is make them all dance. As you can see, they're all dancing and they're all happy. Makes sense, but you know what I'm trying to do is make them all dance. There we go, we just keep making the flowers do their thing. We're almost done. So, yeah. It's really difficult to keep them all in line. And I'm doing it like this because if I don't, there's a good chance I will miss one. And it's quite difficult when it comes to missing these flowers. Because then you don't know which one it is. So it's like it's best to make sure you don't miss a single flower. Oh yeah, let's talk to all these people. I have lived long enough to know there are more hard times than there are good times. I can sing of peace and love here, and no one calls me a geek. Anyone can communicate here, animals and humans. We all use the same language. I'll talk to him right now. I knew you were coming from long ago, though it may be hard. Don't give up. Really does. Oh yeah. This person says, no, isn't it just a symbol? After all, it's something unnecessary. Kinda true, kinda unnecessary. Line. My wife is waiting for me to return to the Halia Valley, but the journey is too dangerous. If there were no fighting, my family could live together. Actually, this sucks. Oh, how wonderful. I've never seen the flowers dance so cheerfully. You must be a kind person. For your kindness, I will give you a life apple. Now, as you can see, we have increased our maximum life apple capacity for the time being to 4. Now, we gotta talk to 2 more people though. There are 2 people in here, and let me tell you, quite interesting. There's this seal here. Why does everyone who live below love to fight so much? I just don't understand. You know, I also hate the fact that it's really hard to navigate this area. I mean, come on, let's be realistic here. Areas like this is not supposed to be this difficult. I can relax here. I don't have to worry about becoming fried chicken. All about the fried chicken! Yeah! All about the fried chicken! All about the fried chicken! Yeah, that was something. But still, the fried chicken is something, that's for sure. Anyway, let's jump over these things. Push. Push. Stinking bee. Get away. Oh, that bee actually helped me. You didn't help me, evil bee! Do not hit this thing. You'll let out a whole swarm of bees, but just for demonstration purposes. And moolah. I will hit the bees. Granted, you don't get a lot of moolah. And yeah, I do quite literally mean that. You don't necessarily get a lot of moolah. Also, I always hated this level as well. I don't know what it is, but why Crusader to Centy so levels? You know, people like to say it's more Zelda-like, but the whole game is... But I have to disagree. This game has similar characteristics to Zelda, but unlike Zelda, you know, the whole game isn't so linear. Really, the only places you really get to explore is the villages. It's not like, you know, this level here, for an example. It's the most linear level out there. And I don't entirely know why. So anyway, we gotta go this way. Oh, I actually got it right for the first time. Bees! Get the monies. Evil bees. But yeah. Now we gotta jump on these platforms and make the platforms go really good. And after that, we push these blocks. Lots and lots of pushing. You know what they say? You gotta push it real good. Well, yeah, bad pop culture reference, but you get the idea. You know what they say though? Push it real good. Do 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 do. Yeah, I get it. It's dumb. Also, let's block it off. How are we going to get over now? Monies! You didn't give me enough. I need 800 melons. Whoops. But anyways, now that we produced enough flowers for the... we can safely go over here. And I never had to push that button to have to run back. My question though is... okay. Now it's saved. Destiny does not pave a path for man. Where your feet take you is up to you. Interesting. Let's collect these apples. You know what they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Oh yeah, these guys are here for actually a specific purpose. They're to tell you where to jump. Because those shadows... at first I got stumped at first because I'm like, oh wait though. Didn't I notice the shadows, and I'm like, oh yeah. Supposedly I saw a shadow somewhere. Oh, I hate these. I hate this guessing game. There you go. I get it, it's supposed to spell out the dog's name, and even the sign hints to it. Stand by the door with the beast that shows the path. Then the path shall open. Now, I don't know about you, but they clearly, it didn't, but the shows the path could have meant a lot of things. It could have been Dippy the dinosaur, you know? And after all, he showed the path through the water. But no, they actually mean the dog. Which I ain't gonna lie, at first looks very much like a hairy mess. So you just keep him, and you go through there. Then immediately K-Jack from the dog. I was wanting to do it a specific way. So, that ain't gonna happen. These stupid birds. See, there is a way, but I never am fast enough to do it. In fact, thankfully you don't really need too many life apples for this. Okay, Maldra says, "How brave of you to follow me without knowing what you are actually doing. But this is the end of the road. It is I who shall open this gate." Okay, very quickly. What the heck? I'm throwing my sword. There we go. And man, out of all the enemies that usually just explode into little bits of this one, they really wanted you to feel the explosion, as this guy, he just literally exploded into little bits as opposed to just a regular explosion effect. And then the door says, "Foolish human, I have tested you to teach you a valuable lesson." What is this valuable lesson, you may ask? I took away your ability to talk to other humans and gave you a tie with animals and monsters. Well, I thought that history tainted by humans fighting in battle would change, but it proved to be a waste. Moreover, you have tainted this peaceful place as well. I shall return your language to you, but what is important is not the words, but to embrace that which you know is true in your heart. Look from the other's point of view, and it will be clear. I shall give you the final judgment. To those who cannot see this, now is the time to change history. The law of nature will exist no more. The Crusader of Centy shall come to an end. Come to know the depths of man's sins. And as usual, worker, I jumped from the tower trying to escape. You too, huh? Guess we don't have any luck now. We really can't escape. The only enjoyment I have left is to watch that pupa hatch. I wish I was a butterfly. That way I could fly away. Pieces, good morning. It was so bright it woke me up. I turned into a butterfly. I'm ready to be at your service. Pieces the butterfly joins the group. Funny thing is, he's called Pieces the butterfly, but then they magically changes his name to Monarchy. Anyway, we need him. Why? Simple. Now, we are free. Now, you might be thinking, what about going to Iris? Well, we could go to Iris, but I think it would be a better idea to go to Freezer Training Grounds. Why? Because we need some training to get the 2 other medals. Yep. Now is that time. I mean, I guess we could have gotten them without the language barrier, but I didn't really feel like doing that because they were useless at that point. It's like, gosh darn it, it takes forever to get these stinking medals anyways. I'm like, you know, once you get them, it's like, they don't really do any purpose. But on these newer levels, though, they do make an improvement. And plus, after you get the the medals, you get the ability, a new item that actually can improve, you know, your attack with enemies. I shall see you in the next part.